Don't I just take you guys to the best of places? Really?
Yo, so here we are. As you can see, beautiful Mount Shasta, I think, over there. And we are just getting our stuff together. There will be a little bit of discombobulation while I get on the bike and get my heated gear plugged in. Forgot to, of course, unzip the thing so my umbilical cord deal comes out. Hang on. And I got the heavier gloves, so there'll be no button pushing here. Spilt my coffee all over. Yeah. But anyway, there's one thing done. I'll save that for later. And yeah, we seem to magically have Google Maps again. I'm not going to complain. Not at the moment anyway. Yeah. So, hey, go, Cardo, battery status. Hey, Cardo, battery status. I must have turned it off. Hang on. Yep, I did. Because I'm an idiot. Some days anyway. This is the sure thing to make sure that the weather will warm up now. We're going downhill. We are in Weed, California currently. We are headed for Medford, so we're kind of going to be a little bit in and out of the hills still. Glasses. Just remember my glasses. There we go. Tip the tire to the right. Okay, here we go. You guys ready? I know, I am too. Hang on. Hang on. Kickstand. Kickstand thing. We'll just go forward. Let inertia take care of it. Yep. Did you hear that? And then I grab it with my foot and hook it up. Okay. And here we go, kids. Here we go. So yeah, all in all, not a bad day. Up here, but as always, cold. Oh yeah, I forgot to push my button. Sometimes just having this underlayer on is enough, and then I can't always see it with all this crap on in front of my face. Oh, there we are. Now we're on the middle setting, so that's good. So yeah, there we go. And I just closed my visor, so maybe it won't be too rainy or too windy for y'all. I don't even know if it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. I think this one is getting kind of finicky, this 7. So I'm going to start leaning on the 10 to do the work pretty soon here. This winter will be the time of figuring out that and my editing. I kind of want to get an actual computer for home so I can have it for book stuff and creating videos. I think that'd be cool. But yeah, okay, here's the commercial, you guys. Brace yourselves. It's me, Lila, GMAR Rides. I'm out doing something interesting, and I'm taking you with me. If you haven't done so yet, could you please click that little bell? That'll get you notified every time I put out new content. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I am curious, why not? The YouTube algorithm loves it when you guys subscribe. And, yeah. And I want to please the algorithm gods. And when I get to 500 subscribers, I'm going to give away a custom-made traveling journal. Custom-made by me, obviously. I don't know if you know it or not, but I also have a sub-chapter on my channel for books that I make. And you can go look at that. If not, it's not your jam. That's cool, too. Oh, yeah. And I also have a Patreon. I started a Patreon. I don't have a lot of benefits lined up on there yet, but I guarantee you if you sign up and you want to be my Patreon, at the high level, on the third month that you're signed up, you'll get a book. Again, a custom-made book by me. Obviously, if everybody signs up for Patreon, that's going to keep me pretty busy. And I don't mind being busy. I would love if that could happen. Yeah, Randy and I were going to do a book giveaway, but we didn't get around to doing that. I don't know. We just didn't. I got to figure out how to do those random drawing things. We are now leaving Shasta National Forest, but it's still pretty. Still gorgeous up here. I think the next big town is going to be Medford. We're going to be blasting across the California state line pretty soon, I think. A lot of I thinking going on, huh? Yeah. I've been playing leapfrog with most of these truck drivers all day long. A couple of them have waved out their windows at me. When I was traveling across on 40, that was pretty common. At a lot of points on 40, all there was me and some semis. And I don't know, I thought that they had rules about how fast they could go. But I was pretty sure one of them was going at a speed that I wouldn't think a semi could even do. But I guess anything's possible going downhill, huh? Yeah. So one night from home, I'm so excited, you guys. I miss my dog and my cat and my bed. Yep. And tomorrow will be Friday. I'll probably arrive at home when my grandson is at work. And I'm going to spring for dinner tomorrow night to thank him for watching the house and the boys for me. The boys being my cat and dog. I should say our cat and dog. They love him too. It's kind of fun having a roommate. Elevation 3,000 feet. That's not as high as I've been before. Up in Silverton, I can't remember how high that elevation is, but it was way up there. Man, that gave me altitude sickness. But I felt like I was huffing or something because they tell you to buy those oxygen canisters and start taking hits on that, so I did. I was like, I just can't do this in public. It just felt creepy. You see that I had to tape this together, right? There's a little teeny latch at the bottom there, and I noticed it was loose the other day. So I went to check it out, and the whole thing fell apart. Well, there's just a couple of teeny tiny set screws holding it all together. And so it fell apart because one of the set screws was gone. And so I just taped it all together because that's my deep shit stuff. And, like the black box of the tune and some gloves and pen and paper and my emergency info. So that's the stuff I hardly ever get into, so that's no big deal. But I was kind of surprised because it's made by Kimimoto and they usually make a pretty good product. Are you going to go or am I? Okay, thank you, little Honda. So yeah, I'm a lot cozier now that I put this wired jacket on underneath this nice heated jacket. And the combination of the two is pretty stellar, actually. So I've got these two. One of them is wired and the other is a battery pack, which is nice because, when I'm out walking around, I've got the battery pack one, and then when I'm on the bike, I've got double warm because of the wind chill. And these hefty Indie Ridge gloves, these are that other pair that I got. The buckskin ones, I guess. I don't know what the name of them is. But they're really nice. I don't usually like big, hefty gloves, but, mean, if you're going to ride in the cold, what the heck are you going to do? You're going to have to suck it up. But they're pretty nice, and they're not letting too much go up my sleeves. I did have to reset the Velcro on the sleeves of this jacket, because it's not a motorcycle jacket, but that's okay. I sprayed a whole bunch of weatherproofing stuff on the outside before every time I take off, which is a good thing because I wind up getting in some rain. What other preparations do you guys do before you leave? I took some, I forget what the name of this stuff is, but Steve, the guy that owns Indy Ridge, recommends it for his boots and his gloves. So I bought a big jar of it, and I put some on my boots, a couple layers actually, and put them in front of a heater. And then I what was I going to say? Put them on my gloves, a couple of layers again, and I heat them between layers. And then, yeah, it works out pretty well. Are we losing a lane here? Is that what we're doing, people? Oh, okay. Huh. Strange situation. I just don't want to get run over by a semi. I always try and stay alert to where they might be going. So yeah, I put a couple of layers of that preventative leather protecting crap on these, on my boots and my gloves. And I'm probably going to have to start carrying some with me because once you get really soaked in a rainstorm, you probably need to reapply it. I never have before.
And just like magic, here I am at home editing a video for you. I hope you enjoyed riding around Mount Shasta with me and watching all the semis fly by while I did something interesting. You know the deal. Do all the things, okay?